Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I know it's been a minute since I've done some Animal Crossing. So I want to show you the progress I made on the island, some mistakes that I've made on the island that I'm now having to fix, as well as just kind of do some of my daily tasks today. So welcome on in. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Is it going to be snowing today? Oh, is it going to be actually like snow on the ground? Yeah, wow. It was snowing yesterday, so I guess that makes sense that we'll actually see like snow on the ground today. Like snow boys rather than snowmen. Right. Yeah, it's all snowy. Oh, my house looks so cute and cozy. Okay, I'm gonna be a little cold in this outfit, so let me go change. I don't think legs out is the move. There's snow on the ground. All right, I gotta go upstairs to change. I also need to double check my couch in the living room because I think when I updated a custom code yesterday, I accidentally overrode one that I was actively using. So my couch, I think, is looking a little crazy. Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking about the couch. Okay. Start fresh. I've been wearing like the same base for a while. I have a cute little like tree sweater. I want to wear that. You know what? I think it's one of my custom items from my wand, so I think it like stays in your wand when you use it like that. So I don't think I'd have access to it unless I like took it out of my wand. Which I don't really use my wand, so let me go ahead and just remove all of my outfits from that so that I have access to everything in my wardrobe. Yeah, let's edit wand outfits. Yeah, see, this is the one I was thinking of. Put in storage. Put that in storage as well. That way I have access to everything. Okay, now we can go in and do it. I'll probably still keep this hat on. Because I don't know what else would go with a little, like, Christmas tree sweater. But I want to wear that sweater. Right, where is it? There it is. Like, look at how cute it is. The little Christmas tree on it. I don't know if, like, because this green's not quite right. Plus, I don't love the white with, like, the tan of the sweater. Just aren't like cozy enough. I'd wear like one of those, but I feel like that looks kind of silly. Why am I kind of vibing with this? with it? The little paperboy cap. I'm in your walls? What do you mean you're in my walls? Welcome to the chat, John. Okay, maybe we'll do the green pants then instead. His socks are fine. You can't see him anyway. There's some weird tasting cotton candy, but it's gone now. Oh, it's gonna be a chilly winter then. I would not recommend eating the cotton candy in the walls. How are you doing today? I'm gonna need to change that. I'm good, just chilling at work. How are you? Oh, you're watching my stream from work? I'm good. I have had a semi-chill day. Did like a workout class earlier today and then just like ran some errands. Did some cleaning. And now obviously doing some streaming. Have you played Animal Crossing? You have not. Oh, not so much for the cozy games. Do you have a Switch? Because if so, I'd recommend at least giving it a try. I guess it's kind of hard to justify with the cost of Nintendo games these days, though. Closest thing I've played is Stardew. Yeah, definitely similar vibes. Animal Crossing, I feel like, definitely has more of like a decoration element to it, which is what I enjoy about it. But I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. Put some of these wheat field down. The farm that I was working on. I've got a little like farm area set up, but I want to add some of the like this wheat that you see here to it. Dig that up first. I know people swear by Stardew. I don't know. I haven't been as big of a fan whenever I've tried it. I feel like I'd rather just play Minecraft. I know Minecraft doesn't really have like the NPCs. Are the seasons linked to IRL seasons? Yeah, so the way Animal Crossing works is it goes by the day. So you'll see like it even shows that it's December 11th at 4:18 p.m. So you have like daily tasks that you do like by the day. So I have like the tasks that I needed to do today versus the ones that I did yesterday, like doing all the same things again and again. Because it's like every single day you'll have like certain things that will spawn. Like the next thing we can look for is every day I get a DIY that washes up on the shore, and that helps me like unlock more items in the game. So if I check the shore every like real life day, I can unlock more and more items. Like there's stores and the items in the stores change every day. Right now I've been really working on just like updating my island. Like I've been working on this like castle that I built. So today's actually like the first day where we've had like snow actually on the ground. Like we've had a couple days recently where it's been snowing, but nothing actually on the ground. She just gave me a cardboard table. That I'm not that interested in. But today's the first day where there's actually been like snow on the ground, which is kind of exciting. And then there's even different like bushes. And the different bushes will flower at like different parts of this different times of the season. Oh, I think I have a bunch of bushes over here. So you can see right now you can see the holly because it's like the winter season, whereas the other bushes aren't in bloom right now. That's a really interesting mechanic. I feel like I would see it as a chore to do daily tasks though. Yeah, it kind of is, but like I don't know, the daily tasks are fun and like they're helping me progress towards my like ultimate goal, so I don't really mind them. Here, let's talk to this guy because he's thinking. I guess I have a dartboard? I didn't even know that I had that. I must have picked it up somewhere. Yeah, so there's like different things that you can do every day. You can like explore like an island every day, and every day you have like a bunch of trees on your island, and every day like 2 items will spawn in the tree. So if you go around and shake all the trees, you can like get the items out of that. And then you'll also notice I like dug something up, and you may have noticed like other holes around and stuff. So when you dig those up, those can usually give you fossils. And you can collect up to like, I think it's like 4 or 5 fossils a day, and like give them to the museum. And then you're trying to like collect all of the fossils. That's kind of a nice, just like cozy daily task sort of thing. But it does sometimes feel a little chore-y, I guess. Do the holes refill? Yeah, so like if I dig a hole, it will like go away the next day. As for the holes for the fossil, they spawn randomly every day. So you have to like search around your island to try to find them. Like this is probably going to be a fossil, and it spawned right here today, but it'll be in a completely different location tomorrow. So you have like a museum that you're trying to fill out. The museum also has like works of art in it that you're trying to collect. Also has bugs and fish. There's like a lot that you're collecting for your museum. This is the museum. There's like a sketchy art dealer that will come by, and you have to figure out if like the art that you're buying from him is real or fake. And if it's real, you want to buy it and then give it to the museum. Like here's one of the shops, so it has different items every day. So if you're like trying to get a specific item for decorating, you can check it every day. I'm not particularly interested in any of these items. I already have a laptop, otherwise I would get this. And I'm not really interested in any of the wallpaper or flooring he has. But every day these will be different items. So it's fun to check back every day. And then since it's winter, there's also like additional things that you can catch in the air, like this snowflake. If I can, oh, it went away. And you can use those for like crafting and stuff to make DIYs. All right, I got some green pumpkins. I've only had orange pumpkins so far. I guess I also got this yellow one. I don't care as much about the yellow. I've only had orange pumpkins so far, so I've been trying to get different kinds of pumpkins. Looks like I got some green and yellow this time. I need to buy more pumpkin starts so I can get more of those. I also had an incline here that I just destroyed because I realized that I actually wanted to move it a little bit further back. So kind of frustrating because it's pretty expensive to like destroy and rebuild an incline because it works where it's like a real life day as well. Oh, I have to drop it. Just drop this stick. No, I did not mean to pick that back up. I'm just gonna drop it again. I just wanted to refill the hole. So I like set up this whole area with like my villagers and had like inclines going up the middle, and then like the villagers up, you can see like set up here. But I didn't like how I'd spaced it out because you kind of have to like go up and around to go down the stairs. So I'm now working towards shifting all of this back so that it's like a more streamlined like run to visit the villagers, because it's kind of annoying to have to like go all the way around this. So that's a fun, expensive cost that I get to work on. And then it's also like you can only do like one thing per day. So you'll see there's like bridges and then inclines. Like this like stairwell is just considered an incline, and you can always you can only do like one of them per day. So that would be like building a new one per day or destroying one. So I had 2 inclines, and it's going to take 4 days just to move them because I have to destroy them and then rebuild them the next day. So you have control over the whole island. Yes, I can even terraform. Like I put this waterfall right here. I built these cliffs right here. You have like pretty much full control. You can't control as much of like how your beach is laid out, like that you don't have control over, and like where your rivers go out to the ocean, you don't have control over. And then the only other thing that you can't change is like where your main plaza is, which is like this area here with this building. You can't move that, and you can't move your airport, which is down here. But other than that, you have full control to like create cliffs wherever you want, move buildings wherever you want. Like I placed all of the villager houses exactly where they are. And then this is my house. So I placed this here. I built these bridges. I've done all of this. I added all of this pavement. So that's where it definitely has more of like a decoration aspect to it than Stardew Valley, because you're just like creating your own island. So I've been working on trying to get everything like laid out how I want. And then I've been like going back in and like decorating certain areas. So like this is I've kind of created is like a little beach boardwalk area. So I added this like boardwalk here. I added all of these flowers here. Set up like a little like restaurant here on this giant rock. And then I've gone through and like added some decorations to make it look more like a beach boardwalk. I like that. Yeah, it's definitely like, I feel like it's a very unique game. Others have tried to like copy it and do something similar, but I still feel like, at least from what I've seen, Animal Crossing has done it the best. My favorite decorating game would probably still honestly be like The Sims. Like I love decorating houses and stuff in The Sims and building the houses. But I feel like this game still does a pretty good job at like creating a fun decorating experience. It kind of has just like turned into a decoration game rather than like any sort of like simulation game. Like, yeah, like you can farm and catch bugs and stuff like that, but it's not as big of an emphasis on that, I feel like, as it is just on like the decorating. Even with like a lot of the updates that they've brought to the game have been mostly like decoration focused. So right now I'm just working on my daily tasks. Should also probably put some stuff away in my storage because right now my inventory is full. But then even all of the villagers have like birthdays, and so when it's their like actual birthday, there's like a party that happens and everything. Like it's kind of crazy how they set it up to like go with the days. I think it's very fun. Actually, I want to sell those. Like even this whole area, like I set up, like I built these inclines, added the pavement, added like each of these are like individual pieces. Like there's a tower piece, a wall piece, an arch piece, and I've added like all of them individually. I like seeing / watching decorating games, but I don't like playing them as much. That's fair. I feel like sometimes, like even with The Sims, it's like there's so many different like expansion packs just to get access to all of the items. And like I don't own them all. So while I like decorating and playing with them, there's some stuff that I just like can't really do in them unless I want to have to shell out like $40 for another expansion pack. So I really like watching like other people do Sims content as well, just because like they have access to more stuff than I do. And even with like Animal Crossing or piracy, that's true. I know a lot of people pirate The Sims. I haven't, but I know that's what a lot of people do, and I get it. But I don't know. I just haven't. And even with Animal Crossing, it's like I got this game much later than most people. And so I definitely don't have as much unlocked as a lot of people. Because it's a pretty old game at this point. But I got my Switch later than most because I waited for the OLED version to come out. So it's still the Switch 1, but it's like the second generation of the Switch 1. So I've had my Switch for like 3 years now. Yeah, it was 2020, right? Yeah, that's when the game came out, I think. Either 2020 or 2019, maybe. But I know like it pretty much exploded during COVID. And I started playing Animal Crossing, I think like 2 years ago. So it's been out for a lot longer than since I've been playing. Yeah, right now I was just checking. You can like buy a song every day, and you can also try to like collect all of the songs and stuff. So I was just checking that. But I guess already had that song, so I just put it in my storage instead. I mean, you even have full control over like what like villagers you even have on your island. Like you can convince them to leave. And then you can like go out and find a new villager. Like you can, they call it like villager hunting. So you go to like mystery islands and like try to find the villager that you want. So you have a lot of control over your island. Convince. So pretty much how it works is just like eventually they'll have a thought bubble where they're like, maybe I want to like go move away, and you can just be like either yes or no. Ooh, I haven't gotten that before. Let's buy that. Oh my gosh, they're literally selling the tree sweater that I'm wearing. Like, I don't know if I have the song, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy it and hope that I don't, so I'm registering a new song, but we'll see. And then additionally, the villagers have like different personalities. So like they might be like snooty or cranky or lazy, and depending on their personality, they'll give you specific DIYs. And there's a specific DIY that I want from a snooty villager, and I have a snooty villager, and I keep on checking to see if she'll give me a DIY. And sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. She hasn't given me the one I want yet. However, I can also invite a villager to my campsite using one of the like amiibo cards. So I've been inviting an additional snooty villager to my campsite because when you invite someone to their campsite, they're going to ask you to build something for them. And if you don't have the DIY for it already, they'll give you one. So I'm hoping she'll give me the DIY that I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and invite, her name is Azalea. Oh, this is the wrong thing. To my campsite in hopes that she gives me this DIY that I've been hunting for. It's just for a bench. It's for a very just like simple bench, but it's the bench that I want to use like almost everywhere in my island. So I'm trying to like get this bench. I've been hunting it down for so long. That's another way that you can also just like pretty much kick people out of your island is you can also use the amiibo cards to invite someone. Like I could now talk to her at the campsite and try to convince her to move in. And if your island's like already full because you can only have 10 villagers, then she'll pretty much be like, oh, it's full. Like, is there anyone that you think I could convince to leave? And then you just choose who you want to kick off your island. So like I have done that with some villagers. I got pretty lucky with some of my amiibo cards. Like there's a lot of like highly sought after villagers that I ended up getting amiibo cards for because you just like buy the pack and then it's like Pokemon where it's like you don't know what cards are going to be in the pack. But I got some pretty like highly desired villagers through my amiibo card pack that I bought, which is kind of funny. Don't mind the body bags in the ditch out back. Exactly. So now she's at the campsite and she's gonna tell me like, oh, I would love this as a souvenir. And if it's something that I don't already have the DIY for, she'll give it to me. And it could possibly be the bench that I want. So we'll see. My hopes aren't high because there's a lot of different items she could ask for. I want to say it's like 30 different items. Yada, yada, yada. Now she's asking for something to take home with her. A project table, which is not what I wanted. She's still at least going to give me the recipe for it, though. So it's at least something that I don't already have the recipe for. So I can see what it looks like. I don't actually have to make it for her to get just to get the DIY, so I'm not going to make it for her. But I at least have the recipe now. And then I just keep inviting her back day after day after day until I get it. There's technically 2 benches I want, and the other one comes from a sisterly villager, and I don't even have a sisterly villager. So once I'm done at least getting this bench, because this is the one that I want more, I'm going to start just inviting a sisterly villager to my island every day until I get it. How the DIYs work is it's pretty much just like recipes that you learn where you can then come in and craft them. Like these are all of the DIYs that I have. And this is the one that she just gave me the recipe for, which looks like it's just like a nice simple table. So that's actually like a really nice thing to get. Some of them can be weird. Like the other person gave me this cardboard box table. That I'm not going to use. But this table that I just got's pretty nice. So there's really no harm in like inviting someone to your island every day if you have the amiibo cards. Obviously not everyone does because they're not required to play the game. But then it tells me like, oh, I need 10 wood in order to craft this. And then you just like go to a crafting table with the supplies and you can craft it. But I'm not going to actually make it for her because I'm not going to waste my wood on her because I'm not actually trying to get her to come to my island. I just wanted the DIY. And then another thing you can do is go visit mystery islands. So there's another way that you can visit a mystery island if you're trying to actually like find a villager to bring to your island. But you can also just go to mystery islands that like won't have a villager, which is a little bit cheaper. So that's what I'm about to do because you can also get a DIY from that mystery island. And so you can only do this once a day. Otherwise I would just like spam do this until I get the DIY that I want. But yeah, and then sometimes you can also get some more like rare supplies because he'll take you to some more like just rare islands. We'll see if this is anything special. It might be kind of normal or might have stuff that I already have. But sometimes you can get some really rare stuff. He can even take you to like a money island. Pretty much, yeah. Well, it's like if you were to try to like, there's over 400 villagers. So if you want a specific villager, you have to go to like 400 of these mystery islands and you have to use these things called Nook Miles to get there, which is pretty much like XP. Like there's tasks that you can do around the island to earn Nook Miles. I think you saw like I popped up in the corner. I had like 28,000 and it costs 2,000 Nook Miles just to go to a mystery island. So if you're trying to find a very specific villager amongst over 400 villagers, it can take a really, really long time. A lot of people, if they want to do the villager hunting, will just like kind of cheat and go to these things called like treasure islands, which is where people have just like modded out their game. So you can get a bunch of the like these like miles tickets so that you can just like do whatever you want. But that can obviously still like take a really, really long time, even if you do that. So if you go the amiibo card route, you're saving yourself a lot of time, but also you have to pay real money for the amiibo cards. So could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, you know? All right, it looks like there's just like a bunch of acorns on this island. I think there's also usually a gyroid fragment. So let's see if that's what this is here. Yeah, it's just a gyroid fragment. I think sometimes you can get like fossils too, but that's obviously not that one. I can show you the fishing mechanic. I will go for it. Okay, he did. Can be a little tricky because you have to wait for him to bite. I was hoping it would be a better one. Why doesn't this island have snow? So when you go to the Mystery Islands, it could be any season. The idea is you're going like anywhere in the world pretty much. So I think this season is for this island, it's technically fall. Because you can see like all of the trees are red. It looks like it's fall kind of starting to get into winter though, because the holly bushes are in bloom. But that's another thing that's cool because there's like certain bugs and fish that like you can only get during certain times of the year. So a lot of people like time travel to try to get everything. I haven't been time traveling on this island. I've just been like playing it like daily to just try to get everything. So if you are trying to collect all the bugs, you pretty much just have to like make sure that you're playing like year round to try to get everything. I haven't been as worried about like unlocking all of the stuff in the museum. Colored leaves flooring. I already know this one anyway. Put some of that away. I have too much money right now. And yeah, I think that was all I really wanted from this island was just that DIY. I guess I can grab this other acorn over here. I could technically like go in and I can like chop all these trees to get wood and stuff like that. And like you can get like stone and iron and stuff from the rocks, but I'm not really needing more raw materials right now. Because each like tree gives you 3 wood daily, and each rock can give you up to like 8 types of like, it could be like stone or clay or iron, so it'll give you up to 8 of those total. So when you have a set amount on your island, so if you were needing like more materials, like if I needed more iron, I could come to one of these and try to get more iron that way if I've already like exhausted all of the iron from the rocks on my island for that day. That's another reason why like it's kind of good to play daily to try to like build up your reserves of all of your materials. But I was really just coming here for the DIY. Unfortunate that it was one that I already have because I kind of then just like wasted some miles tickets on it, but it's all right. And I'm gonna skip his song on the way back. You can just spam B to skip it. And then I got the gyroid fragment. In order to get that to be an actual gyroid, you have to plant it and water it. I always just do that over here in this corner, because I pretty much just always know then that these are my gyroid fragments. So you'll notice the hole right below me. I can dig that up and that will be a gyroid. Let me water it. I can dig up this other one. And then this is a full gyroid, rather than just the fragment. Doesn't really like logically make sense, but it's whatever. And I'll show you what the gyroids look like. They're kind of just like fun little guys. I think they're actually based off of like a traditional Japanese thing that you would put on like a gravestone or something, or at like a grave site. But in this game, they're just fun little guys. Did not mean to get something out. I want to put something away. And you'll also notice, like, I have a bunch of flowers set up over here. So there's a whole extra element to this game that's like flower breeding. So there's certain colors of flowers that you can just like get seeds for. So like these are hyacinths. Obviously these are white hyacinths. You can see right here I have yellow ones, and right here I have red ones. So those are the only seeds you can actually get. But I've been trying to get a bunch of blue hyacinths because I've been wanting to use them for kind of like this front area. Like you may have noticed earlier, I have a few set up here. Obviously there's still some blank spaces, so I've been trying to breed more, which is why I have those like flower fields set up back there with all of the white hyacinths, because that's how you breed blue ones. And then I also have these tulips set up because I'm trying to get more tulips. Like, let's see what color this is, because I'm trying to get pink and orange. See what color that was. Like, that was just a white one. So I don't care about that. I already have plenty of white ones. I'm trying to get either an orange one from this red and yellow or a pink one from this red and white. And so you can like arrange them specifically to try to get what you're wanting. I'm just going to stick this over here. It's kind of annoying. You can't put already grown flowers and stuff in your storage, so you have to kind of just put them somewhere on the island. It's something that they're changing in an update that's coming out next month. But as of right now, you can't quite do that yet. And then you'll also notice there's a little balloon in the air. I have a slingshot, so I can actually shoot it down with my slingshot and get the present that's attached to it. So I'm going to come around here and wait for it to cross this river and try to get that. Because these presents can also have DIYs in them. I'm going to come a little more this way. It is possible that it can just like fall in the river. And I don't want to lose it to that. I can't quite tell if it's over the land or the water. I think if I shoot it from like right here, it should for sure be on the land. Yeah. Let's see what was in it. A bold moo. Not really the vibe for this snowy day. Dig that up. I'm also going to go around and shake all of my trees to try to get the items that are in the trees today. And then as I do that, I'm going to continue to search for more fossils since I'm still trying to complete all of my fossils. And there's even, like, you can use the fossils as, like, decoration too. So there's some that I'm looking for because I want to use them as decoration. Also going to plant this money tree that I have right here. That will grow money in a few days. Actually, I think it's too far back. I need to put it like right there instead. I returned from war. Oh no, is work rough? Wasps got in the office? Ugh. I saw a wasp today as I was walking and just did the best that I could to avoid it. Kind of ironic that you say that because I'm about to shake all these trees and there's a chance that a wasp's nest will drop from them. Were you able to get them out at least? They all died. How? That just is very ominous. You have an electric... Oh, you took them all out with an electric bug zapper? Not gonna lie, that's kind of impressive. It's shaped like a tennis racket. Yeah, I've seen those. So you were just... I would have just been hiding, not gonna lie. I would have ran out of there so fast. Oh, speaking of wasps. Look, like you can catch them with a net. That's why I always carry a net whenever I shake trees. So if wasps drop from them, because I think there's like 6 wasps nests per day from the trees. So like decent chance if you're looking for just like the 2 items that are dropped by trees that you'll come across multiple of the wasps. Because otherwise they sting you and make your face all puffy. And you can use medicine to heal yourself. But if you get stung twice without using medicine, you pass out. Yeah, here's one of the money trees fully grown. I would since I'm allergic to them, but if I don't, they just keep coming and then you can't avoid them. Yeah. I've only ever once been stung by a wasp. I think I'm like slowly but surely developing a bee allergy because like every time I've gotten stung by one of them, my reaction's been slightly worse. I've only been stung by a wasp once though. Those stings are painful though. Like I feel like bee stings aren't at least like that painful. And like my reaction to them is not too bad. I just like will like swell up a bit. But like the wasps is like, that's painful. I'm glad they're gone at least. Do you think there's like a wasp nest somewhere in like the walls? Been stung by a bumblebee, 3 wasps and a hornet. Ugh. I haven't been stung by a hornet. I feel like that would be worse than both bees and wasps. Hornets are awful. Would you say it's the worst of the 3? I feel like bumblebees aren't that bad. And bees I never mind because I like bees. You know, they do good for the plants and stuff. Wasps I just don't like because they provide no benefit. Other than a food source to like bats, I guess. Absolutely. Yeah, luckily I haven't been stung by a hornet. One thing I'm still not quite used to, like here in Texas, is the roaches. Oh, there's another balloon. Let's go get that. I mean, we technically like had cockroaches in Indiana, but they definitely aren't as common as they are here in Texas. Feels like you got shot and then there are black lines that spread from the sting spot? Is that like normal for everyone or is that like an allergic reaction? Let me stack some of this money. That's normal? I didn't realize that like hornets gave such a bad reaction. I mean, I know that there's those like the death hornets and stuff like that where obviously like those are even worse. But I didn't realize that that was like a normal hornet reaction. See, here's one of the items. A revolving spice rack, which I already have. I know something dropped. There we go. Yeah, but we do have a few nests in the attic. When spring comes, we're gonna flood it with poison. I guess, what do they typically do in like the winter? Like, do they hibernate, or is that when you need to be worried about like them being inside like they are right now? When my parents redid their kitchen in their old house, they ripped open the walls and they had like multiple, now like they were like dead when they opened it, but there were like multiple like wasps' nests that were there. Luckily they were like I said, dead by the time they opened the walls. It was kind of funny because like while they were doing it, they had like 2 puppies at the time. So like the guys who were like working on their kitchen like always referred to their house as like the puppy house. After that, they became known as the wasp house. Not quite as good of a connotation to it. The workers die and the queen hibernates. Okay, so hopefully like now that it's like gotten colder and colder, they'll just kind of stop, I guess. Here's the other item we're looking for. Just some gears. Okay. Now I'm going to take these fossils to the museum. Yeah. Okay, that's good at least. I guess that makes sense. Then you can just like wait till the spring. Once they start coming back, that's when you bomb them with poison. I'm glad all of them are dead. Yeah. I've had some issues with cockroaches in my apartment, and I hate it every time. My apartment complex will just like come treat your apartment if you have cockroaches rather than doing like preventative stuff, which is really annoying because I pay like a monthly pest fee. So you'd think they would just do like preventative stuff, but instead they cheap out and they just like come spray your apartment after you've already seen a roach. So you are pretty much inevitably have to deal with them at some point, which is really annoying. I feel like most bugs I'm like not too bad about, but cockroaches are just so big that like when you try to like get them and like kill them, you know, you have to kind of like squish them, and it's just like you can just like you feel it so much because they are so big. I usually end up like trapping them in a little box and then just throwing them down the garbage chute, which like, hey, they probably survived the fall because my apartment building's not that tall anyway, and then they're surrounded by garbage, which I'm sure they love. So I like to think I'm doing them a favor. I think he said that he already had all of these, so I can look and see if any of them are the ones I wanted. Shark tooth pattern. Oh, I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna look at some of these, see if any of them look cool. They're so juiced too. They squirt everywhere. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'll see them on my walls and I'll smack them, and then I have to like clean my walls afterwards. It's so gross. I make it seem like I've had a bunch. Like I think I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I've like seen a roach in like this apartment. And I've lived here for like over a year. So like it's not like that horrible of a problem. Like I've probably had like 3 total, but it still sucks every time you see them. Ooh, he's offering me his milk. Yes, please. Gotcha. Yeah, that's why I was like, it's not like my apartment's not horribly infested with roaches. Let me be clear. I would have moved out if that were the case. But to me, seeing any roaches is more than I ever want to see. He gives you items when you come in and like buy coffee from him daily. So I've been coming every day to buy his coffee. And every so often you'll notice he's a pigeon. Every so often he'll offer to put pigeon milk in it for you. So he did today. So a special little treat for me, I guess. All right, yeah, he didn't give me anything today. The house we moved into a couple of years ago had sat empty for 5 years, so they still have quite a few roaches and silverfish. Okay, this is gonna seem dumb. Silverfish are real? I thought that was just like a Minecraft thing. Yeah, that sounds horrible though. Let's see what some of these look like, just to see if any of them look cool. I think I already have that. Because I want to put it in like a little case. That cool. I think, yeah, that's... it's like a full pterodactyl, pretty much. It's just missing the wings. I can hold on to that. I thought the same too until we moved here. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. I don't really care about that. I can go sell some of this. When I was in college, we lived in a sorority and there were bats in there. That was bad. That, but then sell them the rest of it. Bats, yeah. Which, like, in retrospect, you know, now that I've, like, am no longer just a dumb college student, no offense to college students, the fact that, like, my sorority didn't, like, pay for all of us to have our rabies shots after, like, bats flew through the hallway is kind of crazy. They were in, like, a little, like, attic niche that was in, like, one of the... Luckily, it wasn't my room. It was in one of the other girls' rooms. I lived on, like, a completely different floor from this. So, like, I never saw them, but they found bats, like, in the walls. I'm gonna put some of my money away because it's taking up inventory space. Yeah, of course, we just turned it into a joke. I mean, it got resolved pretty quickly, obviously. So, like, we kind of just turned it into a joke. But, like, now looking back, I'm like, they definitely should have, like, covered our medical expenses. That's several lawsuits waiting to happen. LOL. Yeah, exactly. Especially, like, rabies is something where it's like, once you get it, it's too late. And, like, I would imagine their insurance covers something like that. I would hope, at least. I mean, luckily, we're all fine now, so we know, like, no one got hurt. But yeah, super sketch. Ooh, a stand mixer. Another fun part of this game, there is a DLC that's all about, like, decoration, and with it there's, like, an extra island that you can go to work. So that's what we're about to do. We're gonna go to work because there's another DIY on that beach that I can grab to see if it's what I want. And then there's also another store there that I can shop at so I can see if they have any cool items. Medicine for rabies has gotten a little better. If you catch it early enough, you can survive, and some people have survived some of the late stages. Oh, really? I thought it was pretty much just like a death sentence if you didn't do something about it soon enough. That's good to know. I mean, I will still... I'm not going to try to wait until those late stages. But at least then it's not as, like, completely hopeless. It's a very slim chance, but technically you can live. Yeah, it's always best to just be cautious and just get the rabies shot after you've been exposed. It's definitely not something that's worth the risk. I mean, I know rabies shot is expensive, but if you get to the point where it's too late, you're gonna really regret not paying the, like, I think it's like $800 for the rabies shot. But let me grab the DIY first. Yeah, so technically on this work island, I can like design vacation homes for like any of these villagers that are sitting here on the beach. I'm not gonna do that today unless I like really need the money for it, which I likely won't. But I can do that because this island has a completely different currency that they use. A funeral is expensive too. Yeah, exactly. A rabies shot is much cheaper than a funeral. I already have this. Yeah, that's a bummer. There is like on this island you can get like kind of some different DIYs, since you'll notice like looks a little different. It's got all of these like vines and stuff on it. Let me go up there. Yeah, there we go. So you can see like, and I can collect these vines too, but then you can get some more DIYs that are related to like the vines and stuff. And there is another DIY that uses the vines that I want. It's this column right here. I want this column. I want the DIY for it. So I've been hoping to get that DIY on this beach, but so far no luck. But I've at least been like collecting the vines and stuff as I go, because I know that I'm gonna need them when I eventually get that DIY. But then this is the little shop, so I can check and see if there's some items in here that I want to buy as well. They use a different currency, which I don't have nearly as much of. That looks good. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, I've got, my plan is like I have like the castle area, and I want to do some more like gardeny like ruins in like the areas like around it. I feel like that would look really cool. So like those columns would be perfect. I like have this. This is like the light that I have set up right behind me right now, but I don't think I need it. Is this like a heart rate monitor? EKG machine. So pretty much, yeah. Just a fancier version of one, I guess. Don't need that. I don't think I need any of these items. I already have a range hood and a ceiling fan. Otherwise, I'd consider getting those, but I don't think I need anything here. Then after this, we're going to go to another one of the islands. This one isn't part of the DLC. Everyone has access to this, but it's called like Harv's Island. There's pretty much some like additional vendors there. And I mentioned earlier that I'm trying to get more of the different colored pumpkins. And right now the like vendor that sells plants is selling pumpkin starts. So I'm going to go get more of those because I really want white ones. Because I now have orange, green, and yellow. And there's 4 different ones, so the only one I'm missing is the white one. But I figured it'd be cute to have a little like white pumpkin patch near the castle as well. I'll show you this is the sketchy arts salesman. So you have to like validate that the artwork is real before you can buy it. You can see with the statue of David, he's not supposed to have a book. So that one's obviously fake. Because I would like some of the statues too, because I can also use like the statues to decorate, even though like it doesn't really make sense as you're looking for authentic art. You can have more than one of the authentic piece of art, which technically doesn't make sense. So I can get one to put in my museum, but then still also get more to decorate around my island. Did not know there was nudity in this. Oh yeah, I guess I maybe should have given a warning. I wasn't even thinking about it. I think that is the extent of the nudity in this game. Alright, I'm gonna buy a bunch of these pumpkin starts because he changes what he sells on a weekly basis. Ooh, he also has blue hydrangeas. I'm gonna get more of those because I want to put those like all over my island to kind of go with like the blue hyacinths. I'm kind of going for a bit of like a blue theme with my island, at least for like that front area. Let's buy a bunch of the pumpkin starts first. I also love that his name is Leaf. Okay, hopefully that's enough pumpkins. I have a bunch of the blue hydrangeas, but I am gonna get more because I know when I last bought hydrangeas, I bought the blue and the pink, and I think I want to just use the blue. I'm maybe gonna buy like 15 more. Should hopefully be enough. They'll always sell the bush that's in season, so you can see he's selling the holly, but the other bushes are random. And hydrangeas aren't in season until June, so it's just kind of like a small chance that he'll sell them again until June, and then he'll like guarantee sell them. So since he happens to be selling them, it's kind of best to stock up. I might actually get more than 15 just in case. I got the money, so I might as well just buy a bunch. They're pretty cheap. All right, I'll do one more batch and then call it. I wish I could buy more than like 5 at a time. Also, congrats on 25 followers. Thank you. I know, on my road to affiliate, I think I still, the one like last metric that I'm missing is just getting like enough viewers, like average viewers per stream. And even then, I think you only need that for like a certain amount of streams. I need to look more into it. On my dashboard, there was like information on that and it's since disappeared. So I need to figure out what the exact numbers need to be. But yeah, that's my next goal. So thank you. All right, ready to go home. How much did I end up buying of those? 25 pumpkin starts and 30 hydrangeas. Okay, that should be good. Let's go plant those pumpkins. I've already got, like, I guess a bit of a pumpkin patch set up over here, so I can just go through and plant all of them. Just gonna fill out this whole area. Yeah, so these are the Nook Miles. So this is kind of like your XP that you get. So I got one for like planting enough plants. Heard the engine sounds and expected the peak theme. Oh yeah, exactly. It is like another little like mini plane. That'd be a crazy crossover. I'm excited for more peak content. I like that they're like still adding a lot to the game. I was helping Jenna the other day trying to get like all of the achievements. She's still missing 2. Have they announced the next update? They did like a mini update where they like added some bugs back in. It was just like the rope bug. And then they also added like a statue on the shore, but they haven't really said like what the statue's for. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I think they said that they plan to have more content next year. So I'm excited to see more. And maybe we should have just gotten enough to fill it all out. Like if I had just even gotten 5 more to fill out this line, that would have looked better. Oh well. Yeah, definitely want to keep the green ones for planting. I'll probably do mostly white with some green. Oh, is that who that was supposed to be? Because I know that they like reached out to him for a collab and then he like announced that he was just like no longer going to be doing music. Which I don't know if that's like going to be real or not. Because I've heard he like sometimes will make jokes like that. And I know a lot of his songs kind of tend to be a little like parody-ish. So I don't know if it's just all one big joke, but I'm not sure. Hey Yoda, what's up? How are you doing today? Yeah, I don't know if they maybe had something planned with that and then like when their thing with him just like didn't like go through, they were like, well, let's just add the statue anyway. I'm not sure. I'm doing good. How about y'all? Oh, I'm doing good. Kind of just had like a lazy day-ish. Did like a workout class and ran some errands, did some cleaning, and now I'm playing some cozy Animal Crossing. Hello. Hi, Trash Candy. Welcome to the chat. Okay, looks like Raymond just taught me a new emotion. All right. The next thing I need to do, so I'm working on reorganizing this. So I need to build an incline back in right here. And then I need to move some of these houses. I had initially built this and did not give myself enough room. You can kind of see this is like what the original spacing looks like. It's not great spacing coming from like the stairs into the house. So I wanted to push all of the houses back one. You can see I already like fixed the terraforming so that this is back one. But then I also need to move all of the stairs back one. Just restarted my island 3 weeks ago and I already got a 4-star island. Seriously? I'm at a 4-star island right now and I've been working on this for 2 years. So that's crazy. I started a little later, so it was like for me there was kind of no reason to just like completely restart because I wasn't on that like initial like 2020 COVID craze for Animal Crossing. So I'm still like trying to unlock a bunch of stuff. I did at one point get 5 stars because I have that one like 5-star flower, but I just have the one. It's right up here. Maybe this is a sign to calm down with Animal Crossing. No, you gotta get it ready for the update coming next month. You gotta be prepared. That's what brought me back. I saw the update and I was like, okay, I wanna work on my island. So I've been trying to get it together, but I misplaced or like messed up the spacing. You can see like with this like stairwell and then like going to the houses. So I want these stairs to go back and then I had another incline here going up to more houses. So I had to push those houses back too. So trying to fix all of that because I did it all and it was like, this is going to annoy me if I leave it like this. So I'm just going to take the time to fix it now so that it's fixed. And once I get everything in place, I'm going to start working more on like the decorating. I'm trying to also do some like flower breeding so I can get like all of the flower colors and everything that I want. But it's been a work in progress because I want to do like a little like tulip field with all the different colored tulips. So I'm trying to get some orange tulips as well as some pink tulips, and then I can use the orange tulips to also get purple. I do have black. I probably won't use them in the field just because they don't look as natural, but I do technically have those. Okay. So I already moved one of the houses that was in this like block of 4 houses back here. So right now she's moved back here and then I'm just rotating all of the other houses and then I'll put her back on the block just to try to reduce the amount of houses I have to move. So let's see, who do I need to move next? Okay, I need to move Tia. This is Tia's house up to this back right corner. And then I also need to buy a new incline kit so I can stick it here, which I'm also going to need to carve into this a little bit. So let me open up the construction manager. Your island is more decorated than mine, and I got 4-star. I don't know how. Maybe it's the flowers. That's why Isabel's still just telling me I need more flowers, even though I have so many flowers right now because I'm trying to do the flower breeding. Yeah, feel free to drop your code. I probably won't look right now, but I'll take a look after I'm done streaming. I love going to other people's islands and just like getting inspiration. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with like a lot of the sections in my island, so it's always nice to see what other people are doing. So I'm laughing at Claude just like stuck up here right now because I removed this incline. Don't have a dream code yet. Ah, gotcha. I love just going to sleep and then just going to random islands and seeing where it takes me. I found some really cool ones that way. Let's talk infrastructure. I also decided that I didn't like the incline that I chose because the brick of it just doesn't match the brick that I'm using in the rest of my island. So I also want to choose a different one. I think I'm just going to go with the simple like white wooden one. I've used it in other places in my island and I think it'll just be a safe bet so that it doesn't clash with anything. I wish they had more options for the bridges and the inclines. My theme is city and forest jungle. Oh, that's cool. Mine's kind of like a little bit like normcore, but almost like definitely has like a little bit of like a European flair to it is kind of like what I'm going for. I can give you a quick tour of what I have so far. Like this center area is where I have like my castle. You can see I've got like all of this set up. And like that's definitely a bit more formal. But then over on the right side, I have this like canal set up. I've been trying to get like a very specific bench because I want to fill this out so this is more of like a plaza area. Oh, let's see what Mac wants. Hey, thank you. And then over here where I have the like the block of 4 villagers, I kind of want to make this look more like gardeny. I want to get some of like the ruined pillars and stuff from my like work island to kind of make it look like it has like some ruins and like gardens. I figured that'd be kind of pretty. I'm good at busy decorating my island is busy with a lot of bridges and hills. Oh, gotcha. And then over here, I have like a little beach boardwalk. Like a little like oceanside restaurant up there. This is what I mean by I have a bunch of flowers. I don't know what you're talking about, Isabel. I can't wait till I can just store these. The beach is cool. Thanks. Yeah, use the custom paths for the, like the boardwalk part. And then kind of set up like Able Sisters to look like a little like surf shop. Damn, exactly! I'm like, what do you mean I need more flowers, Isabel? And then this is like my little orchard area. So like Mac, who I just talked to, has this cute little log cabin. So I put his house over here. So it's like he like runs the orchard. And I've got all the different like types of fruit flower or the different types of fruit here. More flowers up over here because this is where I was previously storing them. So I don't know what Isabel's on about. And then I also have then a little farm area in the top right corner of my island. And then like the little farm area. Yeah, if you got time now or soon, you can take a look. Yeah, I guess I could just like go over to your island. I forgot that that's a thing. The farm is cute. Thank you. Yeah, let me get this incline down. And then if you want to like send the code for visiting your island, I'll come take a look. I think that'll look cute. It looks a little weird right now with the snow on it. Cool, let me make a code. Awesome. ahead and shut down my construction. It's also always fun to see what villagers people have. Like, I'm always so nosy and want to see that. Yeah, water these. I have ugly ones. I know it takes so long. I have like some of the amiibo cards. So like I got kind of lucky with those, but I also did just get like lucky with some of my like villagers that came through. I do still have, Mac was actually one of my starter villagers and he's the only like starter that I held on to. Claude I also got pretty early on, which I know a lot of people don't like him. I personally love Claude. I think he is so funny, but I get why people don't like him. And then I get just like got Lolly just randomly. And I know a lot of people like really like her. And then I also got Tia, which I know is also some people's favorite, just randomly. And then from amiibo cards, I got Raymond, I got Shino, I got Judy, I got Marlo. So I know not a lot of, I don't think he's that popular, but I think the idea of having a mob boss hamster is so funny. I can literally just like pull up my map. Let's see. Who do I have? Oh, Sherb was another one that I got from Amiibo. And yeah, I think that's all of them. So Tia, Lolly, Claude, and Mac were ones that I just like got. Oh, Ione I also got from Amiibo. She's also really cool looking. I have Lolly. Oh, nice. I love Lolly. She's so cute. I think she's the cutest cat. I've kind of been tempted to swap Mac out for Bones because I think Bones is the cutest dog. But I don't know that I want to have to go through the whole villager hunting process. I feel like the amiibos was nice. That was easy. I also have Audie's amiibo. I know she's really popular. Wait, never mind. I don't have Lolly. Oh, is that on like your original island? Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, she's a cutie. So I tend to like the normal villagers and the lazy villagers, just like aesthetic wise. Yeah, let me know when you got the code and I can fly on over. All right, I got a code. Awesome. You need bells? No, I should be good. I've been extorting a friend for bells who needs flowers. So I've been charging him like $10,000 for a single flower. So I'm good on bells. Thank you, though. Dota code. Yeah, exactly. He was trying to get his island to rank 3. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll come and plant flowers for you, but then I get to choose how much I charge you for it. And I took like a few $1,000,000 from him because he cheated. He used the one of the treasure islands to get like unlimited money. So for him, the money was like nothing. He just wanted to get to 3 stars so that he could like unlock more stuff. Legoland. Oh, nice. Yeah, my island's not done yet. I cleared some spots. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you said you started so recently, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, I checked mine like I think like yesterday or like 2 days ago and saw it was at a 4-star because I was wanting to get more of the like the 5-star flowers just because I want to use those for decorating. So I went to check and see what my island was at. I'm like, oh, I'm not even at 5 stars anymore. I've removed a lot of my decorations as I was like reorganizing people. So hopefully once I start putting some of that back in, it'll like go back up and I can get 5 stars again. I focus more on decorating. I know that's what I did for the longest time. I was like, maybe I won't do any like terraforming or anything. Oh, thank you for the follow, Yoda. I was like, maybe I won't do like any terraforming. I'll just focus on decorating and just keep everything natural. And then I would like started looking at more people's islands. I'm like, no, I want to do something cooler with my island. Okay, your island looks great. What do you mean? You said you've been working on this for just like a few weeks? This looks great. 3-ish weeks? Oh my gosh. Have you been like time traveling or like using like treasure islands and stuff? I know that can sometimes like help, especially like just getting through some of like the early game where you just have to like wait for the days. You can follow me if you want. Okay, I'll give you a follow after. Yeah, I did. Nice. That makes sense. Oh, wrong button. All right, you got to give me a tour. Oh, nice. I know, I need to get one of the ABD machines. There's so much. Oh, you have Ione? I have Ione as well. I like the goats. I think they're funny looking. I like how you did the diagonal roads. Oh, nice. You got a car already? She's cute too. I don't know her name. Oh, it's Saturday for you. All right, time to drive back home. Have a good rest of your stream. Yeah, thanks for coming, Jonathan. Whose house is this? Oh, Marshall. Yeah. I like the outside of his house. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Oh, wow. Yeah, you've got the little like fair area. Oh, wow. This looks so nice. Yeah, gotta continue it a bit farther, I guess. It looks so good, though. I can't believe you've gotten like so much accomplished so quickly. Oh, the little rope bridges here are really cute. I also love the hydrangeas. I'm trying to use a bunch of those. That was it. Haha, not much. It looks great so far. I can't believe you were able to do that much so quickly. Especially with like all of the custom pathing. Like I feel like that just takes so long. Like this whole city area looks so good. Like even with the like little like parking spots and stuff. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for letting me come check it out. Oh, I like the yellow airport. Mine's orange and I don't like it that much. The yellow's really cute. You'll have to let me know once you like get more progress done and send me your dream code so I can see it. There is a way more I need to decorate though, huh? Yeah, but like, I feel like, I don't know, you have such a great start on it. Will do. Yes, please. And for a while, I was kind of thinking of going more of like the city route, and then I saw the castle pieces, and I was like, never mind, I want to build a castle. That's why I'm trying to kind of use the plaza area as a little more urban, but it's definitely not as like city as I've seen like some people go. Like with the actual like paved roads and everything. And I think it looks so cool when you like put the cars there too. It just looks so realistic. All right. Then I also still needed to move Tia's house. So let me go get her kit for moving. Yeah, it took me a while to pathing. Oh, I can imagine. Yours is a lot more intricate than mine, and mine took me forever. Especially, like, I hate that it's so easy to accidentally, like, wipe away your own pathing. Like, when you do the custom paths. Ugh. Like, figuring out the boardwalk pieces, too, with mine took me so long. Infrastructure. Need to move. Oh, there she is, Tia. Yeah, I know. That's why I've been trying to not like time travel or like use any like treasure islands or anything. So it's just like also been taking so long trying to get like all of the houses moved and all of the inclines set up. Just since this is like my first island I've done, it's like I'm gonna try to do this like true to the game. And I feel like, I don't know, the time traveling to me isn't as much of a not true to the game because they had that as a mechanic in like the original like GameCube game. I'm also gonna grab money for the incline while I'm in here because I still need to pay for it. It's like 130. Yeah, by no means rolling in cash, but I should be okay. I can always sell turnips if I need to. Or extort my friend for more money. Yeah, I didn't love the look of like this brick incline with this brick pathing I have, and I really like this brick pathing, so I'd rather change the incline. I hit B instead of A. Gotta talk to him again. All right. Then I want to move Tia's house up here to this corner. No. That's it, or is it over one more to the right? I think this is it. Let me double check to make sure. Because I want to leave, yeah, just one. Okay, yeah, I have one space between the bridge and the house. Okay, so that was good where that was then. Need to put it back. Have one space? That looks like a space in between. All right, thank you for taking a look at my island. I will see you later and good luck with the stream. Yeah, thanks for coming and thanks for letting me take a look. Can't tell if that's one space over or not, and I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to have to move all of these houses again. I'm just gonna dig a hole so that I can like make sure the spacing is right. All right. That should then be properly spaced. Yeah, this is definitely just one on this side. Okay, so I can make sure that that is where I want it. Yep, that's good. Okay. Yeah, right now I'm just working on rotating all of these islanders around because I wanted to move all of the houses just like back one in reference to like the inclines I had set up here. So I moved one of them to an entirely different spot and then I'm just rotating all of them. Then I'll move that one back in. I do actually want to check and see. So the one that I moved, she's just chilling back here now. But she has a DIY that I want. Oh, she's not home right now. Dang it. Oh yeah, there she is. She's just chilling. All right, I want to get some the plants out. I got all of these like topiaries. I want to work on like decorating the area kind of around like my castle that I have set up. Working on it a bit yesterday. Part of the issue is I need more blue hydrangeas. I should water the ones that I have in hopes that I can get more. More over here that I can water as well. Also water the cosmos. I don't really need more cosmos, but I guess it's fine. Also should water my tulips. Those spread too. So luckily it was snowing yesterday, so it just did all of my watering for me. As I now have to actually go in and do it today. I did not realize how long the like flower breeding takes. I'd kind of been like putting it off for a while. I was like, oh, once I figure out what I want to do with my island, then I'll work on getting the flowers I want. I didn't realize that the chances of like getting the flowers you want are like so small. Luckily, I'm not trying to get like blue roses or anything, just blue hyacinths. And then I want to get like all of the colors for tulips so I can create like a little rainbow tulip field. Kind of like almost like what they did in like Wicked. Which I guess they were just copying like the Netherlands. So it'd be more apt to say kind of like what they do in the Netherlands. Alrighty. And then I have all of this set up trying to get some blue hyacinths. I'm going to go through and water all of these. Because blue hyacinths can come from 2 white hyacinths. And so you like set them up in a grid formation so that you can get like the blue ones in between them. It like gives them space to like actually like spawn new flowers. But you also have a higher chance of just getting more white hyacinths. So this has really just been like growing and growing and growing. I was able to just get a few of the blue hyacinths from it. Balloon. If it's a balloon or if it's just the sound of the waves. Alrighty. There we go. All of my flowers are watered. Now let's work on the topiaries. Actually, I'm gonna come down here and just double check there's no balloon in the sky. Okay. Must have just been the waves. Because I like how I have like this side set up. That looks good. This side is a bit rough. This is a blue hydrangea bush. I need some more blue hyacinths because realistically I want to also put some over here. I don't know if I'm sold on using the white cosmos here. I know I want a white flower to use here, but I don't know if I'll use the cosmos or something else. I might kind of need to see what it looks like in a different season to fully decide that. I also have a bunch of the white hyacinths if I want to use them here, but I don't know if I want to go all hyacinth. But I have more of these topiaries. Some more here. I'd also like to put like a bench somewhere here. I feel like ideally I'd have it kind of set up like this. With like a bench in between here. I think this needs one more space. Let me pull this over one. I'll put like another bush here. Let me go grab one. Actually, I have the starts. Ah, I put it right there instead. Okay, let's move this. So that'll be like mirrored on both sides. I feel like that could look nice. I just need to get the actual bench to go here. I really want... There's like two different garden benches. There's one that's just called like the garden bench. And I do really, really want that one because I plan on using that a lot over in like my plaza area. Or not my plaza area, my canal area. I feel like that would really fit the vibe like over here. But then there's also like I think it's like an iron garden bench, I think is what it's called. And I'd like to get one in white to put over here. I guess for now, I could always just like make the like table set. I have... This is what the like... So this is the like the garden chair and the garden like table. So there's a bench version of this chair and that's what I want to use for my canal area. And then there's also... I had it. The iron version. The all iron. I don't. Go to furniture, because it would definitely be in here somewhere. Huh. Thought I had it. I guess I don't. But that would be cute to set up here. It's kind of just like a wrought iron bench where it's like very like intricate and stuff and you can customize it so that it's white. So I thought that that would look really pretty there. Let me see if I have anything in my inventory that might look nice there. Oh yeah, I guess I just have these. I have like the chair and table set already, which I can go in and move that to my pockets. I can maybe use that here temporarily. Have this as well. I'll grab another one of these too. I want to keep it fully symmetrical and put that on the other side. See, I don't really have like good bench options, which is really unfortunate. The only benches I have are this public bench, which is definitely not the vibe. This outdoor bench, which is also not the vibe. And then the wedding bench, which is not really what I'm going for. Okay, let me grab another one of the little flower pots to put on. Thing I got. Okay. I might just set it up with like two of the chairs right next to each other to just like pretend that it's a bench. And place that so this will be fully symmetrical. I guess I maybe should have just placed like a fully grown bush because right now it looks a little silly. Okay, I definitely hear a balloon now. Where is it? Don't go in the water. I think it went up because I have that in, because I have the like thing there. It's just too high up right now. I can get it from farther back. No. I have to wait for it to come back down like right here. Still no? Please. Am I gonna have to wait for it to be all the way over here? I gotta wait for it. What if this is the DIY for the bench that I want? That'd be a crazy pull as I was just talking about it. Why can I not pop this? Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Imagine. Theremin? Isn't that like an instrument? Yeah, it's one of those like instruments. Well, not at all what I wanted. Let's maybe... I'll just put the two chairs here and pretend they're a bench. Oh, no, not the round topiary. Why would you take that one down? There it is. So like imagine that's a bench instead. And I'll probably get like some flowers to put in front of it once I can grow more of the blue hyacinths. I guess I can go grab more of the white cosmos. I'll use the cosmos for now because they're my island's natural flower anyway. So like I can easily just like buy more starts whenever I want. Should have some more up on like my cliffs over here somewhere. They're all colorful. I have more up over on like the other side of this. Let's just go over there. I kind of don't like the cosmos that much, but I feel like the white cosmos tend to look good with other flowers. Oh, I don't have more over here. Never mind. I have some down here. So I kind of like went through and just like got rid of a lot of my cosmos. Which now looking back was obviously a bit of a mistake. Oh, I see some back there. But like I said, like I can buy more white Cosmos starts just like at Nook's Cranny. because they always like sell the start for like your like island's natural flower. So it's really easy to get more if I need some. If there's any more anywhere. Oh yeah, there's a bunch right here. I'm just gonna grab all of these. I will say the pink Cosmo does look pretty cute though. Go steal that one down there too. I just want to have these down where I can more easily grab them. Like maybe the white mums could be a cute mix with the blue hyacinths. I think I have some mum starts. Also get more from Leaf when he is selling them. I might like that more than the Cosmos. Check my inventory and see if I have some stars, and I can at least like grow a few just to see how they look. Now what if this is the bench I want? Judy, you can also give me the bench DIY that I want. It's one that you only get from a snooty villager. So I'd like need to wait until like Judy's crafting and then ask her what she's making. Otherwise I just need to like hope that I can get it. I've also been inviting a snooty villager to my island daily to try to get it that way. It's just money. Probably catch some of the snowflakes so I can get some of the snowflake DIYs too. Okay, Judy. I love to hate on Judy just because she's not giving me what I want right now. She's done nothing wrong. Okay, maybe right here. I think you can only plant them on the grid. They're not like plants where you can do them in like the half square. Because I wish I could do like one in like the corners of these and like one in between these. I don't think I could technically do that unless I move. But I can't move the bushes over. I was thinking if I could scooch it over so that all of the items like are on the half tile. It's like if you move this, like now it's split between the two tiles. But I can't do the same with the bush. Because it'd be nice if they were kind of like staggered rather than like how this is like lined up with the topiary. How did I do it on this side? So that's just lined up with this topiary. Actually, maybe it makes more sense. Put it in front of the bush so that we're like mixing the white and blue, and then the hyacinth goes here. And we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to end up liking the look of this like fully symmetrical. I may decide I want to make it look a little bit more natural. Then eventually when I can get more blue hyacinths, which maybe I actually steal from these, and then I can space those out a little bit better so that they have a higher chance of like just getting more. Because right now I'm kind of like shooting myself in the foot a little bit because of how my hyacinths are spaced. Maybe I just steal those for now. And this would go like right here. Right here. Also hard because it's like right now my hydrangea bush not only doesn't have the hydrangeas on it, but is also like covered in snow. So it's hard to get the like full effect. I think that'll look nice. Especially with like then like a white bench here instead of this. Just using the chairs for now. Yeah, we can use that for now. I'd be curious to see how this looks in June. Probably like the one time I will time travel is like once I feel like I get to like a good stopping point with my island, I'll time travel to June just so I can see what it looks like with all of the hydrangeas in blue. But I don't plan on using the time traveling to like cheat in any sort of way. It's really just so I can like see what my island looks like that time of year. I guess technically I think June is considered the summer, so I think I could also even just change what hemisphere I'm in, and that'll do it. But I'll need to double check to see when exactly they're in bloom for the southern hemisphere. That it may be like November, December, which I mean it's still December, but I don't think I'll be done with this by the end of December. Like I still have so much that I need to do. I don't know that it'd be at that great of a stopping point. I guess I could always like change it temporarily. Just as I'm like putting the flowers together so I can see what it actually looks like. I'm gonna move these down. Just it'll give them more space to like spawn in more flowers. All right. That should be good. Now it can also like spawn more in above and below rather than where how I had it set up before. It like wasn't giving it as many spaces. And now I was also able to take some initially and move them over here. Yeah, this is looking cute. I think I like the way this looks. So I got another little like waterfall situation going on over here. I think I'll be okay with moving the house back into this corner. Like I think it should be able to like go back in there perfectly fine. But I want to see how the like waterfall looks going around it. And then this I need to terraform a bit better, but this house is also going to eventually be moved back one, so I'll be able to see how that looks as well. Because yeah, this is going to need to move back one, and then this is going to stay where it is, but I'm going to swap it out for one of the white inclines instead, so it's going to be all matchy-matchy. I have this little like well area. Can't quite get around that. Maybe I need to... Yeah, scooch it up one so you can fully get around it. Probably put like some flowers and stuff here. Maybe a little like sitting area back in this corner. I think a tree would look nice here too. Maybe I'll go steal a pine tree from somewhere. Kind of like the idea of having like pine trees around the castle. Steal some fruit. I'm gonna steal my cherries though. That's my island fruit. So that I can dig up a tree. I also need to set up some flowers around this little bird bath. That's looking a little bare too. Maybe I'll go ahead and just put some of my cosmos there for now. A tree like right here. Look good. Will it let me plant it there? Yes, it will. Cool. Yeah, that'll look nice, but then like a little like sitting area here and some flowers around the well. Also probably want to do some like custom pathing here, so it's more of like a dirt path or something. Like I have some, but I don't know it's quite what I want. So I don't know if I like this rock one. I also did accidentally swap it out for one that I was using on the sofa in my living room. So now the sofa in my living room looks a little crazy. But that's okay. I need to work more on the inside of my house eventually, but I'm focusing more on just like the exterior of my island first. Okay, I'm gonna throw down some of these cosmos just right here. have to take this down first and then put it back up in a moment. Yeah. Also, maybe try using some of the glowing moss. I think it's dancing over there right now. Oh, there's the bird bath. Oh, can I not? I thought I could put it in the flowers. Can I not? Like, will it not let me? Oh, no, it won't. Oh, okay. That changes things. Goes back down, I guess. Just put the bird bath there for now. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Realistically, I'm eventually going to add some other stuff. I actually wonder, what if I swap out some of this with that glowing moss? That could look pretty. I can put like a flower maybe here instead. This. It's all just like a trial and error process. Oh, hey, Shrimp. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing today? How's your island coming along? We finally got snow. Okay, more glowing moss. I feel like the glowing moss would look better there. Good. Watching my favorite stream now. Well, thank you. How's your day been? Other? Yes, like I should have a bunch of the glowing moss. You should watch the Game Awards on Steam. Starts at 6:30. Oh, really? Or on stream, not on Steam. How is it now? So it starts in like 20 minutes. What is it on? By her house, because she glows in the dark, so that would be cute. Okay, then I'll just put all this back. YouTube and Twitch. Okay. I'll have to figure out how to do that. I don't think I have it set up to like watch something. I guess if I go full screen on YouTube, that might work. I'll have to try at 6:30. Noon. Just full screen Chrome should work, I think. Okay, cool. Judy, go work on DIYs. Got lots of pumpkins now. I'm trying to get some white pumpkins. Some weeds. Like it'd be really cute to have a little like white pumpkin patch right next to the castle, kind of like Cinderella-esque. Because I'm kind of going for a bit of like a blue theme around my castle, so I figured that would go well. I'll probably like put some green ones in throughout too, just add a little bit of contrast. All right, Raymond's not doing anything. See if Marlowe is. Well, Marlowe's cooking. I don't really care about the recipes. I want the DIYs. A carrot bagel sandwich. Why are you using a pan? And I already know it anyway. I get... Oh, from talking to my villagers. Oh, that's a 5x for catching fish, but then I'd have to go fishing. Also, I think Marlowe's house is so funny. The fact that he just has like a briefcase full of money on top of a safe. Because he's a little mob boss hamster. It always cracks me up. Alright, I'm gonna keep on looking around my villagers' houses to see if I can get any more DIYs. I know none of them will be the bench I want, because the only one that can give me that is Judy. Oh. Something over here. That's just a gyroid. The gyroids are cute. I don't really tend to use them, though. I have seen where people have like used them in like garden areas and they've looked cute though. So I probably just need to like be a little more creative with them with like using them as decor. Especially if I set them up like near a radio or something, because then they'll like go along to the radio. Let's look up in this area. Let's see, is Claude house? No. Ione and Sherb are both home, so I can see if either of them are doing something. She was like hiding at first. Her house is so cool. Like it's all like space themed, but then like she's also clearly like a mega gamer. Yeah, I didn't talk to her, so she's confused. And he's not doing anything either. Let's see if Mac is, but he's the last one I can check. He's home right now. Yeah, he's not. Okay, so it's just Marlowe cooking something. Bummer. Yeah, there's Mac. All right. I think that's all that I can do on my island for today. I guess I can maybe try to like catch a few fish just until the stream awards start. I've got some that I'm rooting for. Oh, what if there's going to be different fish now because there's actually snow on the ground? Oh, I guess I already have that. Oh. Wait, I want to see what that looks like in its case. That might look kind of cool. Oh, I did not mean to show it off. That doesn't look that cool. Some of them have like really pretty like cases that they go in. That one was kind of boring. You're about to see just how bad at fishing I am. You see that slow reaction? So far away. Oh, I still need to get my scallop for the day. All right, let me catch the like one more fish that I need just to get the Nook Miles, and then I need to go grab my wetsuit. I can try to get something from Pascal. He just gave me a pearl yesterday, so hopefully I'll get like an actual DIY from him today. At this point, I feel like I'm just like DIY hunting as I'm like working on getting my island together. Ooh, immediately bit. Ah, nice. There we go. I faced my fears and went fishing on stream. I did pretty well that time. Normally I'm really, really bad at fishing. Yes, Rip, did you ever see this little like upper area I'll complete on my castle? I also did complete oh, that's cool. When you run through that, it like glows. I also did complete this area where I had like all of my inclines and my villagers down, and then realized I didn't like the spacing and I wanted it to be slightly farther back. So that's great. I'm just gonna try to get a scallop. I'm gonna just get these Cosmos out of my inventory in case it takes a while to get the scallops. Yeah, very nice. Thank you. I've seen people build some cooler castles than this with just like a lot of dimension to them, but I'm still pretty happy with how mine turned out. I like how functional it is. I feel like a lot of the ones I've seen people build, it's like they look really cool, but they're like a nightmare to get around. And like, since I still have so much to do on my island, like I don't want that slowing me down. So I want to make sure that my island like remains very like functional as well. That was a big goal with mine. And that's where actually having that like back walkway has been so useful rather than having to constantly like go down and like cut through my like little front plaza. Okay, hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get a scallop. I've had it take really long before. Got like 10 minutes till the stream rewards start. Come on, come on. No. Oh, no, I've got an abalone before. This looked weird. It's crazy how you catch a squid by fishing, but an octopus by diving. Yeah, I wonder how they determine that. Oh, I'm so far away. Okay, it did not run at all. That's just a starfish. Oh my gosh, I just realized Gulliver's been on my island. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to help him too. I may have to do that later tonight. I don't know if I'll have time to do it before the award show starts. Maybe I'll go help him and then try to get the scallop later tonight. Didn't even notice that he was washed ashore. All right, buddy. It's just funny because I was like doing so much around him. I was literally doing construction like right up over there. Is he normally dressed like a pirate? I think he's normally dressed like a sailor. Or is this Gulliver? So he's different. Oh. Okay, I'm glad I talked to him first because I was about to go out and dive again anyway. Okay, that works perfectly. Normally you like have to look for the communicator pieces that are like buried in the sand on the beach, but I guess this one I'm diving for. A little concerning that he'd have like an electronic submerged in water, but okay. Just another octopus. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's bring that back to him. Yar. That's one of my options were yar and nar. I guess that makes sense because I hadn't seen any other like NPCs on my island today, so I should have been looking for that. All right. Oh, I see a balloon. Gotta go back. Surely this is going to be the bench that I want. Diced salad sandwich set. Oh. Okay. I'm just going to go sell all of these sea creatures, and then I'm going to work on getting the award show pulled up. Can you send me the link to it, Shrimp? Please. E. Just for now, I need to go back and at least like get a scallop. I also should probably check. I was kind of ignoring Gulliver's dialogue. So I need to check it's like there wasn't anything else I needed to do there.